we're all good though. Okay, I'll let you do the magic count.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Thank you for joining us. Oh, and what a way to kick off this event.
Oh. Oh, brother, I am excited for this one.
This one's been a month in the making.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TGW Extreme Rules. I am EvilPenguinGaming.
And I am OddSmith311. And thank you for joining us here.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for joining us here on BTV, as always.
This is our second pay-per-view. We've been doing this for 8 weeks now, buddy.
We know, like we were saying the other night, like as far as the planning and stuff going into it, it's felt like kind of a lot. But as far as actually sitting down and doing it, it's gone by so fast. I mean, on my end, you know, the actual shows themselves. It's been a lot of fun.
It has gone by super fast.
We still got 10 months to go, though, so...
Well, that's just for this game.
Yeah.
Then we got to move on to the next game.
2K19. I can only imagine what that roster is going to look like.
Oh, man, just with the people that have been added just recently, that roster is going to be so amazing.
How many people total are on that, on just the main game roster, like when the one that comes with it?
170 something, I think.
Jesus Lord.
Well, but that's with like 5 different versions staying and 3 different versions of Triple H.
Oh yeah, good point. I guess there are a bunch of variations. Still, man, that's a hardy roster.
It's insane.
And here comes the Intercontinental Champion. Dude, he was such a great heel.
He was.
I love going back and watching his promos.
Dude, his promos were absolute gold.
That one he cut when he won the belt the first time. That's where I got a lot of the one I did. You shake my hand now. You don't have to shake my hand.
You remember when he was trying to keep up Mexicans when he was at the border, when he was having that feud with Eddie Guerrero?
Yeah, isn't that what the whole thing with his mom having a heart attack? Wasn't that JBL trying to go after her? And she was supposed to fake having a heart attack, and she actually ended up having a heart attack?
I never knew about that.
No? Oh, man. And
no.
I'm trying to think of which episode of Something to Wrestle With where he tells that story where, you know, Eddie's mom was going to be part of the angle. But why they were doing the angle, she was supposed to pretend to be having a heart attack. Yeah, she had a real heart attack. I mean, she survived, you know, and everything, but it's still...
It's nuts. Oh, that's crazy. Remember when he had Shawn as his slave?
Not on top of my head. I don't remember that.
Oh, that was awful. It made Shawn look so bad.
I'm kind of surprised. It doesn't even really sound like something he would do. You know, I don't know. Like this, was that after he came back, after he had cleaned his act up and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well then, okay, never mind. Said, like, old school Shawn Michaels, that just does not sound like something he would have submitted himself to.
No.
Okay, before
But which field does he lay in?
The one where all the champions are.
You know what? I can't argue that.
Champions. I gotta check something real quick here. On the video feed. Oh, okay. I thought the screen was, for some reason I was thinking I was missing part of it. I'm just being paranoid.
Ding, ding, goes the bell. Northern Lights to start the match.
Seth Rollins has had a long, hard road, man. He's not.
It's beautiful.
And he that's one of his moves. Like, he does that move just about every match, and it looks so flawless.
Oh, please do your frog splash. Oh, Phoenix splash.
Holy
even better.
Balls! I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've seen Rollins. That's the second short DDT, and he's only delivered 4 moves.
JBL's looking dazed here. I don't think he was expecting this flurry of offense from Seth Rollins right off the bat, and Seth Rollins might want to start pacing himself here a little bit.
That's a good point.
Because, if this was a normal match, that flurry of offense might work in your favor a bit. He wins that, even if he gets that first fall, man.
And chinlock.
There we go. Doring.
Danny Doring?
Yeah.
EC Dub.
They're yelling my name. Ooh, beautiful move.
That was almost like Kalisto's Selena Del Sol. He just didn't sit out with it.
It's easy to forget sometimes that Seth Rollins, underneath that WWE style, has a very, very proficient, Japan style.
Oh, he could be a cruiserweight easily. He just wouldn't get down at 205.
No.
We got a early pin. 1. Yeah.
And we'll reiterate, this is a best 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental Belt. Seth Rollins is the winner of a tournament that will take place throughout the month on SmackDown, and JBL is the reigning champion.
It was a great tournament, too. You had some fantastic matches in there.
Yeah, what was that? What was the quarterfinals?
The quarterfinals were the best.
What was that? Rusev and Steamboat, Rollins and Savage.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember.
That was by far the best round.
Yeah, that was a really good one, man. Even the Rusev Rollins match wasn't too bad, although Rollins, I think, kind of routed Rusev for the most part.
Yeah, he did.
I was kind of surprised by that.
We're going to the outside early.
Ooh, a nice reversal.
I would not want that flabby man falling on me. Not that I have any room to talk about a flabby man. Hence the reason I need a 5X shirt.
Come on, man, you work at a gym.
Hey. I do work at a gym, but I just work there.
Why would I want to stay after I get off work?
Right?
It's like working at a restaurant. After a while, it's like, yeah, I'm good. It's like, I thought you were hungry. I am. Ooh, back up the outside. Thank you once again for joining us for our second pay-per-view of our season, courtesy of WWE 2K18. And you can follow along with us also on Twitter at those guys 734, and on Facebook at. I always forget what it is. It's on the screen too. Wait a minute. TG Wrestling.
Facebook.com/TG Wrestling.
And you can also follow Evil Penguin and Evil Penguin 1981 and myself at Oddsmith311. And Rollins.
Buckle bomb!
Oh! And he didn't in his career. It's a good night. That was a low shot. I know. Low blow.
Oh, I thought we were going to... Nice reversal.
Not necessarily a clothesline from hell, but still not a guy you want to take even a regular clothesline from.
No, absolutely not.
What is he, like 6'5"? He's a big dude, man, isn't he?
He's not small.
It feels like, wasn't he a football player or something?
Weren't they... you'd think they were all football players.
Especially, like, you know, with him and Ron Simmons together, man, it was such a great tag team.
Oh, God, I love the APA.
Just two big angry dudes. Just I like the skit stage. I don't know how often they did them, but I saw one or two of them when they were going to a bar. And pick a fight. I can't remember what bar that was.
Wasn't it the one in, I want to say the one in Memphis?
It looked
Tootsie's?
Like... Was it Tootsie? I didn't know that. I just heard that there was a particular bar that they used for those, when they had those fights.
Oh, no, it was the one that Tim White owned, the referee. Oh, we're going to see that Kingslayer knee.
So far. Oh! The immediate cover. 1,
2, 3. Oh!
Man. That was...
Uh-oh. Don't ask me what just happened there.
It happens.
I hope that was the same buckle bomb. I hope it went backwards. Well, here's the knee strike. That is not the same spot of the ring, is it?
I don't think so. Oh. Was that a roll breaker, or did he just kick out of that real fast?
I'm not quite sure what happened there. There's that short DDT again.
JBL finally showing some signs of life here. It was beginning to look like there for a second this was going to be all Rollins.
Chin lock.
Chin lock. Chin lock. Now the pace is starting to slow down a little bit.
I gotta say, I really hope that glitch didn't skip over a fall. If it did, I apologize.
You think it might have?
I don't know.
It didn't seem like it was very, it just seemed like it was pretty quick. So we'll cross our fingers and hope that the screen looks a lot better now. I just made an adjustment. I was wrong. I was right. It was off a little bit. Sometimes for some reason that... Oh.
1, 2, 3.
The first fall belongs to Seth Rollins. I think you're ahead of me by like a second.
Give me a count.
12, 47, 48, 49, 50.
All right. We should be good now.
I think it was just when we started, I think I clicked it just a little bit slower than you did.
I always click right when I say go. Oh, are we going to see Clothesline from Hell? Please tell me we're going to see Clothesline from Hell.
This could even... Oh!
God.
He broke him in half. 1, 2. Oh!
God. Oh, that clothesline. My God, I love seeing him deliver that. Real or pixelated.
Who else was it that... Was it Stan Hansen?
Yep, that's where he got it.
Okay.
I believe, don't quote me, but I believe JBL was the one that inducted Stan Hansen into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh, I guess that would make sense then. Because I remember even as a kid, the clothesline from hell was like one of my favorite moves. Well, they didn't call it that then, the lariat.
Yeah. Oh, right up! Oh, he got out of the way. I thought he went down. I thought he got crushed in the corner.
Close but no cigar, ladies and gentlemen.
What is Bradshaw planning here? That's an avalanche fall away slam. My God. Halfway across the ring. Here we go. 1,
2. Oh, no. Good presence of mind by Rollins to kick out there.
I could have Michael Hayes'd it. Here we go.
Do. Man, they got those fanny packs. There's something to wrestle with. I'm thinking about buying one.
Oh, you so should.
I'm sorry, fanny bags.
I want to see it.
Something to wrestle with. And a single crab takeover.
Getting a tap out from JBL. Is Rollins going to win 2 straight falls? Not just yet.
Ooh. JBL back to his feet. You could definitely tell these guys are starting to really pay attention to how much they're pacing themselves.
Uh-huh.
They came out full of piss and vinegar, but now that Rollins has a fall under his belt, JBL's definitely
defense now.
And this could be a possible a good strategy here by JBL, but he throws him back in the ring.
Back in though, yeah. We go.
1, 2, and a kick out.
Oh, that's a Bret Hart type elbow.
This short elbow. Oh, shit.
Oh, and snake eyes. We got pump handle. Oh, pump handle throw.
JBL really starting to take advantage of that size now. Toss around Seth Rollins.
Nice neck breaker.
Now Rollins is the one looking a little woozy here. JBL with a beautiful DDT of his own. Jake Roberts would be proud.
He's on your roster. Why don't you ask him?
1, 2. I just might. Just might. The snake back.
Another clothesline from out. Wait a minute.
JBL going to the top. What the H? Oh. Oh, that was awesome. Talk about playing cat and mouse with him.
Bam!
1, 2. Oh.
What? My God. Rollins is kicked out of 2 clotheslines from out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Bradshaw's pissed.
He's pissed. He ain't going to take it anymore.
I don't blame him for being mad. Kick out of my finisher not once but twice.
Yeah, and especially this match has been going almost 20 minutes now. These two have really been taking it to each other.
Chin lock!
Back to that chin lock. Can't go wrong. What would you do for a chin lock?
You trying to get us sued by Klondike? What are you thinking?
Well, we're probably going to get sued by WWE, so we might as well just try to go for broke.
Yeah?
Giggity.
Well, I'm already broke.
I was going to say, they're welcome to, they can have my, 6-year-old laptop and my refurbished desktop computer.
Nice cross body.
Oh.
Oh! Here we go! Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Is it another buckle bomb?
No,
it's a power bomb. He stole JBL's power bomb.
1, 2, 3.
Holy hell!
We have a new Intercontinental Champion to open up this event. A beautiful match.
He stole JBL's power bomb and beat him for the title.
Oh, and we see there.
Oh man, what a slap in the face!
And what a great way to kick off this event. I just realized I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here looking at these backgrounds I made for OBS. If I cut the middle black part out of it, then I can just put the screen behind it, and it'll be so much easier to get it lined up. 8 weeks, and I just now thought of that. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we've only had these about 5 weeks.
Yeah, I've made tweaks here and there to them, just trying to get them, make sure everything looks all right. Although it is possible to be too worried about that.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, your new Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins of SmackDown.
You gotta give him up, ladies and gentlemen. He earned every bit of that belt.
Yeah, he did.
Going through some of today's best competitors the SmackDown has to offer, including long-reigning champion JBL himself.
Oh,
kind of
man,
surprised after those two
what a
close.
Great end to that tournament.
Great end to the tournament, and a great beginning to this Extreme Rules event.
Certainly. Oh, the Princess of Staten Island.
God,
ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Raw Women's Championship Triple Threat match between Carmella, Nia Jax, and Lita.
Oh, Carmella. You know, dude, she's actually, on TV, she's turned into a pretty interesting character.
I agree.
I dig when she comes. I mean, before it was like, oh, she's hot, whatever. Now she's actually useful. I like her music too. Very fitting.
Is she your Staten Island Lita?
She's my Staten Island Lita.
Well, what about your Samoan Lita coming out here?
I don't know about all that.
You have to admit, Nia Jax is a gorgeous woman.
Oh, dude, Nia Jax rock your world, man. And you ever seen her modeling pictures?
I haven't. I should look some of them up.
She was bigger, but she was like more, I don't know.
It doesn't mean anything, though.
Well, now she looks more like, she looks like a wrestler. You look like in the model pictures, it just looked like it was just a different person. I mean, just her face was, she plays such a mean character on TV. And it's just weird to see her. It was even weird to see her on the Total Divas show, being like, I mean, she's still kind of like, she's really blunt. And I guess it's caused a bunch of problems, I don't know. Like I said, I catch parts of it here and there.
I don't like what's going on between her and Enzo. I can't stand that storyline.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. What's going on with her and Enzo?
Enzo keeps trying, or no, she keeps trying to hook up with him. It's really awkward to watch. Oh, but this is just fantastic to watch. I do love me some Lita.
Amy Dumas, one of the greats. I'm really hoping she makes an appearance this Sunday. Or not this Sunday, but
mixed match challenge.
I heard about it because I saw a clip of Asuka and Goldust. Goldust was asking Asuka to be his partner.
Yeah. Beth Phoenix is coming back to do commentary for that.
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah. It's going to be Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Beth Phoenix doing commentary for that.
Do you know?
And I hope it means that Beth Phoenix will jump in the Royal Rumble also.
Well, I was going to ask you, like, why did Beth Phoenix retire just because, like, she was just ready to move on, or did she get hurt?
I think so. I mean, she and Edge are married with 2 or 3 kids now.
Yeah, true.
Edge talks about her all the time on the podcast.
Well, he had mentioned something about, she had said something to somebody on Twitter. I think it was when they were talking to Bailey. and she had
about the I just listened to that one.
she had to like assure people that she wasn't going to be in a match or wasn't teasing an appearance or something.
It was because for the women's tag titles.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because she had mentioned to him that the WWE should have women's tag titles, which I 100% support.
Well, what was Edge's idea? Huggers from another mother? Did you get to that part?
It was Christian.
Christian, I'm sorry.
Yeah, huggers from different mothers or something.
Well, I will say, what I realized about Bayley after listening to that podcast is she would be a great heel.
Oh, yeah, she would.
I don't know what it was about her on there, but it just... I mean, she didn't come off like mean or nothing at all. She seemed really nice, but her mentality, her grasp of the psychology of it seems to be fairly accurate. And
Naya's kind of looking dominant right about now.
Oh, man, she just got the other two looking... Enzo Amore, eat your heart out. I'll lead it with a hangman neckbreaker. Ooh.
I think he wants to eat her. Never mind. Just gonna stop there.
Good job. Good job.
Giggity.
Giggity giggity. You kids don't know what we're talking about, but your parents do. Oh.
You know what's going on here.
Yeah. One of my favorite clips from the show.
I love that one. Who else but Quagmire?
It's Quagmire. Quagmire. You never know what else he's gonna do next. It's Quagmire. Quagmire. Giggity 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 giggity. Let's have sex. Who else but Quagmire? I watch that show.
God. Oh boy. Oh, that was a good laugh. Oh, that beautiful Eddie Guerrero like helo.
Twist of fate! Now, I'm assuming this isn't a elimination match? Straight up
no,
triple
it is
threat?
not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a triple threat. By the way, well, I'll tell you off air.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just saying, I will be putting a 3-person team together when I'm able to. One,
two.
No.
A 3-person team?
That includes 1 person in this match.
Ooh. Lita really taking the Carmella, Nia Jax fight back in the fold. Oh. It reminds me of... Who was that in WCW? Bull Nakano?
Well, she was in the WWF also. She had a lot of great matches with Alundra Blaze.
I think she was kind of brought in to wrestle Alundra Blaze, kind of specifically.
Yeah, with that, like, 3-foot high top she had going on.
There was Awesome Kong. Or no, there was... Bull Nakano and there was Awesome Kong.
No, Awesome Kong wasn't until much later in TNA.
And she was a big...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, she was on a shoot interview, man, and you talk about... There's something about her, she's... Oh, smoking. It's just, God, there's something about her, man. I was like, Awesome Kong.
Well, she was on Glow. On Netflix.
She was just a really cool chick.
Wait.
One, two. Oh, once again.
She had a stint in the WWE before she got pregnant.
I thought she... Yeah, I remember her talking about that.
Because she was named Karma in WWE, and she was one of only 3 women to enter a men's Royal Rumble match.
Ooh. I'm guessing Chyna...
And Beth Phoenix. All of whom eliminated at least somebody in the match. China, the 2 years that China entered the Rumble, the first year she was in, she eliminated Mark Henry of all people.
Holy shit. Ooh.
And then the second year, she eliminated Jericho. Wait a minute. What?
Carmella breaks up the pin. Good presence of mind.
Beth Phoenix eliminated the Great Khali.
How?
By making out with him.
Oh, well. That'll do it.
That was the same. I think that was the same year that I was talking to you about where Edge came back to win the Royal Rumble. One, two. And then Carmen, when she came back, I don't remember if she eliminated Dolph Ziggler. Wait a minute.
One.
I don't remember if she eliminated Dolph Ziggler or not, but I know for a fact she eliminated Mike
And another
Cole.
pin.
One. Good God, this match. All these near falls. Oh, Nia's going for a finisher, and it's interrupted. Oh, Lita just with that Beal.
Got there pretty about that. Poor Carmella. Everybody, like the town doorknob, everybody had to turn there.
Giggity.
Oh yeah, another pin. One, two. What's got to be nerve-wracking for Lita when it comes to these triple threat matches is she don't even have to get pinned to lose her belt.
Indeed.
That's Samoa drop. Excuse me. Well, Lita already wasn't wasting any time there.
Oh, I don't blame her.
Oh, what's
an inverted twist of fate?
That was really cool.
Carmella's down. One,
two, three. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, is still Raw Women's Heavyweight Champion, World Champion.
Oh, the Queen of Extreme.
Lita.
Oh, man.
Big. You can't take anything away. It was a hell of a match by all competitors.
Oh, that was a great match.
I really thought there for a minute it looked like Nia Jax was gonna pull it off. She dominated the ring in the early going.
I'm surprised Nia Jax was the one that took the pin, honestly.
That was a beautiful move by Lita.
Although I will say, I'm just gonna put this out there. Carmella didn't lose. And Carmella was the one that pinned Lita in a one-on-one match. Nia pinned her in a tag match.
Ooh, there it is.
I'm just putting that out there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Carmella's gonna make sure we all know about that.
As the general manager, that's something I have to keep in mind.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so legit, I don't know the running order of this show. All I know is that, just like last month, and every month from here on out, our interpromotional match is smack dab in the middle.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Talk about the old generation versus the new generation.
Just remember, I won. My Raw guy, Shinsuke Nakamura, won the Last Man Standing interpromotional match against The Undertaker, who you will have in this Last Man Standing match, sir.
Well, not too much of a build-up to this one. Roman Reigns coming out and making a statement, taking out Kane and issuing a challenge to Undertaker, which Undertaker responded to on our last edition of SmackDown.
Oh, I have a feeling this could blow the roof off of that building.
The two guys that you know are going to fight to the very last drop of energy, and the Undertaker, his resiliency is legendary. So anytime you go up against someone like him in a match like this, you got to be a tough or crazy.
Or both.
Or both. Crazy. Cruff.
Cruff.
He's the
I love
cruffest
it.
man I've ever seen.
I love it.
Roman looks focused here. He's better bring his A game. He's walking to the back door.
Hashtag Cruff. That's the new one. Hashtag CROUGH.
I'm doing it.
Cruff. Crazy tough. Oh, man.
And everybody's excited for one of the greatest entrances in all of pro wrestling.
Put it on the screen, that's good.
You're like, what the hell does that spell? Watch the pay-per-view.
Cruff.
We're keeping it real.
Oh, yep, just like the spear line block in the Powerplex.
We're gonna have our own wrestling vocabulary before it's done.
I like having my own vocabulary.
Vocabularistics. Vocabulation. From Death Valley.
Well, the Undertaker makes his long entrance.
Well, as
I
I
have
said,
the feeling that when Felix makes his characters, he won't be able to use the name Felix.
using a Felix.
Yeah. I mean, for like an introduction name.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming that's not one that's pre-programmed.
I'm gonna find out.
Roman Reigns exiting the ring quickly. Even he has to show respect to the undead.
No, Felix is not here. He could be Fink.
Fink and Loom.
I guarantee Loom is not there.
Oh yeah. I can't remember where he said he got that from in the first place. The idea for it. This is another tough one to call. I would give Undertaker the experience advantage, but after the Shinsuke match, Youth may have the advantage here. Oh.
Oh boy.
Front face lock.
I don't know, man. After Taker losing to Nakamura, I have a feeling he's out for revenge.
Oh yeah, those two will definitely have to meet again at some point. I think maybe it's safe to say that Undertaker maybe underestimated Shinsuke, a relative newcomer to the WWE, and nowhere near the same size as Undertaker, but quite the wrestler, quite the career under his belt so far. And he showed us what he was made of. And that match, that was a close match, man. I remember that.
That was a great match.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who's gonna win here. This is just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They get to 8, and they get to 9 every time they get up. It's like, oh.
As I'm sure this one will be.
Yeah, because these two are kicking the crap out of each other.
Yeah, Taker's not wasting any time. I'm waiting to see one of them put through that barricade.
Oh, Roman outside.
I love putting people through barricades. That's so much fun.
Uh-oh.
Dude, I don't know what is going on.
Could just be the video. Could have just been something happened when you were exporting it. Some weird, random.
Because that was obviously a big glitch. Because they were outside, Taker was in control, and now all of a sudden they're inside and Roman's in control.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And Taker's staying down for an awfully long time.
God, yeah, I wonder how much...
Dude, I'm sorry. Because it keeps
I...
happening on your matches, so I'm really sorry.
Yeah. I bet it was an accident.
Oh,
General manager of Raw.
Shut up.
I don't even think the first one... it didn't seem like it missed very much. That one seemed more just like a real quick... it happens, man. That's the name of the game. 2. Come on, Undertaker.
He can't lose 2 in a row.
No. Especially not 2 last standing matches. Last man standing. Oh, shit. A brutal kick to the side of the head. Undertaker
Talk
right
about
back
kicking
down.
the buddies down.
Come on. And he's back to his feet.
Okay, this is getting old.
Roman Reigns really pushing that advantage. He's going to have to do that here because he don't want to let Undertaker up and get his breath back. Hey. Oh, Undertaker back to his feet.
Oh, you reversed that one.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh, now the big dog's in trouble.
Oh, those brutal kicks to the back. Are we going to... Oh, I thought we were going to see the dreaded chin lock.
Oh, we've seen enough chin locks already.
Forearm. Oh, and a collision. Superman punch.
Superman punch.
Out of nowhere.
Right?
Oh, right dead center in the middle of the ring. This could be it for The Undertaker.
Up at 8 again. Oh, I thought he was back down. Oh, that sidewalk slam. Oh.
Oh, now Roman's turn. Oh, back up at 7.
Oh, snake eyes.
Oh, and a beautiful follow-up by Undertaker. What's this? He's channeling Hulk Hogan.
He was channeling Hogan. Holy shit.
That was actually a very beautiful sequence of moves there, man.
It was, too. As snake eyes to the boot to the leg drop, that was great.
Reigns in real trouble here.
Undertaker.
Oh, no.
You know, I think we should have a one-off of triple threat matches with characters against themselves.
That'd be funny. Who all
3
has
versions of Undertaker, 3 versions of Sting, 3 versions of Foley, 3 versions of Triple H.
That would be interesting to see who'd win.
We could even do one-on-one matches. There's 2 Jerichos, there's 2 Big Shows, there's 2 Boss Mans, there's 2 Shawn Michaels.
What about DDP?
DDP.
So I know that
Technically there's 2 different versions of Cactus Jack, but I'd rather have the 3 faces of Foley in a match.
Yeah. Oh.
That'd be really fun.
What would you call that?
TGW presents the Mirror Universe.
The wrestling multiverse.
The multiverse!
We've successfully fused pro wrestling and science fiction together. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Cutting it close, big guy.
Tombstone!
That's gotta be it. Come on.
Rest in peace for Roman Reigns.
I promise you that match was a lot longer. I'm so mad.
What?
That it skipped.
Oh, ain't no thing, man.
I'm seriously frustrated about. Oh, it's not over.
I'm
I
serial.
thought it was over.
Reigns still got some fight left in him.
You still got it.
Ooh. Undertaker pretty consistently working on that back area of Roman Reigns throughout the match. Except for when he dropped him on a skull just now. And stepped on his face. Yeah, this was definitely going to be another down to the wire one.
Come on.
Reigns back
Roman
up on
just
7.
won't stay down.
Oh, and a nice counter to that kick, to that stomp there. Oh man, nothing good can come of this. What can we see? Top rope, middle rope superplex still. When it's a guy 6'6", 6'7", giving you a superplex.
It always seems like the top rope.
I tell you what, man, when I was a kid, you said you didn't really watch the old school WCW, right? Before the NWO and all that?
No, not really.
Barry Windham, his finisher move was a superplex when I was a kid. I don't know, man, because you didn't see that move a lot. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, it was like the DDT or even the power bomb, where only a few guys did it, and they.
6.
Uh-oh.
No, I know exactly what you mean. 8 count. 9 count. 10.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Undertaker reclaims his title, the toughest dog in the yard. I thought that might have been it right there. That surprise Superman punch caught everybody off guard.
I'm still surprised.
I don't think it missed too much of it.
I feel like I need to give you your own show, like a one-off show, because this keeps happening.
We'll have a rematch with Roman and Undertaker Tuesday night in Texas style. Emergency pay-per-view event.
Once again, a 1991 pay-per-view.
Yes.
Dude, I'm telling you, 1991 was the best year for pay-per-views. Because Tuesday night in Texas was awesome. It had a great Intercontinental Championship match. It had Jake and Randy. It had the rematch of Hogan and Undertaker. It was fantastic.
See, I never actually saw it.
It's on the network.
I know I should go back and watch it. 'Cause I just remember as a kid seeing the still pictures of it, you know, on television after it happened,
Mm-hmm.
and then talking about it. I was just glad that Hulk Hogan got beat.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, your Raw Tag Team Championship match. Tornado style. The Von Erichs and the Outsiders. Outsiders defending their Raw Tag Team Championships that they won back from the Fabulous Freebirds earlier in the month.
And didn't the Fabulous Freebirds beat the Von Erichs in the title, or in the tournament to get a shot at the title in the first place?
Yeah.
So it comes back around full circle.
Because I'm waiting to get 2 other freaking tag teams. Oh, God, that's frustrating.
This will definitely be a match to remember.
Oh, 2 sweet.
Hey, yo. Scott.
Survey time. I'm here to see the NWO.
You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here.
God, what a moment that was.
I was watching it when that happened too.
Oh my God, what a moment that was.
And you know, because at first it was like, oh, that's Razor Ramon. And you know, you heard he left. So, you know, at least in the rumor mill, because I mean, back then, because I think it was only a couple days after his contract expired in WWE, he was in WCW, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Because I know
I think that was before they put the 90-day no-compete clauses in.
Yeah. And, yeah, because Kevin Nash's contract ended up coming up like 5 days after his or something. But it took a few weeks before it was like, wait a minute, this isn't like a normal, like, oh, I know that wrestler from WCW, now he's in WWF, wink, or vice versa.
Right.
This is something completely different, because they're actually acknowledging the WWEF, whatever.
Right.
And that was that was like the cardinal rule, you never broke that fourth wall back in the day.
Uh-huh.
So there's very, very, very rare exceptions where like Vince McMahon did it. Like I know when like I said, I think last night when Randy Savage left the WWE the first time. Yeah, I remember Vince announcing that on TV too. Chico.
Yeah, Vince announced that he had left, but he didn't say anything about him going to WCW.
Oh yeah, that's true. But even back then, just acknowledging that, like, you know, it's just so weird.
Just acknowledging the fact that somebody that caliber left the company was not often done.
Yeah, because when Hogan left, I don't think they
didn't say anything.
Yeah. Because didn't he leave after that angle where he got that photographer jumped up on the apron and that camera blew up in his face or whatever?
Yep. King of the Ring 93, that was his last match in the WWF before he went to WCW.
Because I remember that, because it was just like he just disappeared. I kind of forgot about him. Like I said, I wasn't a big Hulk Hogan fan until he became a heel.
And that was the thing. That's what turned me on to watching WCWs when Hogan went over there.
See, and what's funny is I didn't watch a lot of WCW when he went over there because at the time WCW was fucking awful. I think
it was fucking awful. But once they got Nitro started up, Nitro completely changed that company.
Yeah. Well, I think if I remember my history correctly, I think it had been Bill Watts before Eric Bischoff, and Watts had like
I don't know.
Well, he had done, like, he was trying to bring back, like the low lighting and the over-the-top disqualification rule, and just like a lot of old.
I hated that.
Yeah, I hate. Yeah. He was stepping backwards. You know what I mean? He was trying to go for like a 70s look. And
because he didn't want to get with the times.
That's actually that's why one of the reasons Bischoff ended up getting that job is because even though he had a little bit of a wrestling background, he didn't have a very in-depth wrestling background. And they wanted somebody because they had, the Crockett's had owned it. Bill Watts, I don't remember who else had been in there trying to run it. And they wanted somebody in there that wasn't a wrestler, or wasn't a wrestling guy.
Right.
I've heard that story so many times now about Bischoff talking about how they got how they got well, I don't want to say he got Ted to agree to go head to head on Mondays. Ted asked him what they had to do to compete.
Yeah, and he said, "Give me prime time."
Well,
that's when Turner put him on Mondays.
Well, yeah, because he said according to him, he was going there. He thought he was going to go in there and have a meeting about merchandising overseas or something like that. International stuff. And he said when
cover 1, 2.
He said when Ted asked him about that, he just kind of blurted out, going head to head on Monday night, and he told the guy, whoever it was in the room with him, give Eric Monday nights. And that was that, Monkey flip. That's old school.
Yeah, I've seen that clip a ton of times.
Obviously, something that happens in pro wrestling isn't as... Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he got out of the...
Nice. That shows you how bad these competitors want this title belt. Obviously something that happens in pro wrestling isn't quite as... Oh, shit. Oof. Significant as something that might happen in real life, newsworthy. But I still remember, what was going on the day that, I found out that Hulk Hogan had turned. Because I wasn't watching Bash at the Beach. Because I was down at my uncle's house at the time. And I had come back that Monday night and had found out about Hulk Hogan turning. And I still remember that whole day crystal clear.
Oh, tornado! Oh, he blocked the tornado punch.
Going for the outsider's edge.
Outsider's edge.
Nobody gets up.
Boom! Pins that man. Or not. That's going to come back to haunt him.
Well, that's one. Hey, you pinned the wrong brother there, guy.
It's gonna come back to haunt him.
Kerry Van Erich back to his feet, I think a little faster than Scott Hall was expecting.
A little faster than I was expecting.
Yeah. Once again, fights out of that attempted offense by Kerry Von Erich. Ooh.
Oh.
Spike DDT.
Getting DDTs from everyone tonight.
Uh-oh.
And not one of them is named Jake Roberts.
Yeah, Jake Roberts. I should be ashamed. Jake Roberts is even on the show. Well, he was in the tournament, though. He had his chance.
Yep. 'Tis true.
Not everybody can make it to the big show.
And at least he did get beat by the guy who just won the title. Because Rollins was the one that knocked him out, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think that was the first round. Ooh.
Choke slam!
Man, the outsiders really... Oh, well.
Oh.
Never mind.
Nash clothesline to the outside.
Hall in there now with both the Von Erichs.
This could be trouble. Oh, are we getting a back suplex?
Oh, man, this is going to hurt.
Getting a back suplex.
Oh.
Oh, God.
That hurt just watching it.
Nash with the cover. 1, 2.
And a kick out. Again.
Barefoot Von Erich is not ready to die yet.
Barefoot Von Erich. What did he say he looked like last night? A created character that wasn't finished?
That is what you said, and I 100% agree.
Even the hairdos, everything looks so plain. You don't have any issue.
You can tell it's so 80s.
Oh, God, yeah. Uh-oh, Kerry on that second rope.
I mean, at least Kerry looks like he's from the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. And a pin by Nash.
1, 2. Oh, man. I'm telling you, Hall should have pinned Kerry off of that outsider's edge.
Yeah.
I have really bad feeling that's going to come back to haunt him.
Stun gun. Nash going for that neck breaker, but it's reversed. And the claw.
Oh no, we got
shit.
a claw.
Oh shit, it's the claw.
Oh, are the outsiders going to lose the titles? Are they going to tap out? Are they
Call
gonna
the ambulance.
It's
Oh
over.
my God, we have new champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your second title change of the night. The Von Erichs are your new Raw Tag Team Champions.
I'm gonna say I'm genuinely surprised. I didn't have much faith in them winning that match. That's for sure.
Like I said, Hall should have pinned Kerry off of that outsider's edge. I told you it was going to come back to haunt him.
Yeah, that cockiness, man. All it took was that one moment. You lost someone like Kerry Von Erich to get back to his feet.
Well, that was match number 4, which means we are dead center in the middle of the card.
Interpromotional.
So we know what match is coming up next. Where's them belts? Where's them belts?
Battered, bruised, and bloody, the Von Erichs are your new champions.
Big red dimes.
Man, you may not have all your tag teams, but your division's been pretty hopping. First the Freebirds and the Outsiders. Now the Von Erichs.
Oh, forgot to fade that. My fault.
Sup.
I know, I'm awful. Oh, Sean.
I know, 6. I got the look. You know what?
Say Sherry's version's better.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's weird, man? In real life, that dude is fucking little.
Yeah, he's not that big a guy.
I think I might have told you the one time me and Brian Balk went to the airport. I think it's when the Royal Rumble was in Detroit, and or the Palace or whatever. And we went up there to, when the wrestlers were getting off at the airport. Because I remember his brother Matt calling in the airport and asking for Michael Hickenbottom's. He saying he was the limo driver and he didn't know what gate he was going to be getting off at. I'm like, fucking really?
This sounds like something Matt would do.
That was so weird, man, because I never did anything like that. I remember we were walking the terminal and Brian's like, did you see who that just walked past us? And I was like, no. He's like, that was Dean Malenko. I was like, what? And we met Katie Birchill, Santino Morello, Carlito, the Boogeyman. Boogeyman was really nice. He was really cool. Carlito was kind of like, he wasn't rude, but he didn't seem like he wanted to be there, but he was just kind of doing it, because he had to.
Felt obligated.
Yeah, but he wasn't rude, I mean, Jericho fucking walked right past us, wouldn't even acknowledge us. Just carried with his little roll suitcase, man. He just sauntered right past it. We started to go up to him, and he just kept going. I was like, oh, fuck that guy. And then Shawn Michaels had this ring of people around him. And you couldn't see him. He was in the middle of this group of people, and he's just short. I mean, he's a muscular guy. He's in shape or whatever, but what is he, 5'8", 5'10", or something like that? I mean,
well, I'm 5'8", 5'9", so. Oh man! So tables match. These are hard to call.
It is because I'm cheering for Sammy.
It can end in an instant.
I think when you're looking at resiliency and having that new style of fighting, Sammy's definitely got an advantage here. But man, when you look at the Heartbreak Kid, and I mean, how many WrestleManias has he main evented, or at least been one of the main attractions at the very least,
They don't call him Mr. WrestleMania for nothing.
And I really think in this particular beautiful move by Sami Zayn. And this match is really going to be the table aspect that gives the advantage to Sammy here. Doesn't have to outlast Shawn. Doesn't have to even pin Shawn or make him submit. He just has to get him through that table one time.
And why nobody's trying to put the other out to the apron on that far side and just shoulder block him into the table?
Yeah, it's already ready to go. Ooh, nice European uppercut by Sami Zayn. There you go. Oh, never mind.
Oh, nope. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I thought he was going to do the Ric Flair flop. And, beautiful back suplex by Shawn Michaels. Here's some trivia for you. Here's a trivia question for you. When Shawn Michaels first became a single wrestler, before he started doing the Sweet Chin music as his finisher, what was his original finishing?
Teardrop suplex.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
Come on, man.
Hey, you never know. I only saw him. You know why I remember that move the most is because we had the Royal Rumble game for Super Nintendo.
So did I.
Excellent game.
I love that game.
Oh, so good for its time. Oh man, you could do everybody's finisher.
It was a fantastic game.
And that was
go into the menu. You listen to the MIDI version of their theme music.
It was a good roster too. I mean, I remember Yokozuna being on there. Lex Luger.
Razor was on there.
Razor,
yeah. Brett, I'm pretty sure Brett was on there.
Yeah. Undertaker.
I think Doink might have been on there too.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Jeff Jarrett might have even been on there.
No, not that early.
No. Maybe I'm thinking I had another one.
Come to think of it, I don't think Jarrett has ever been in a WWF or E game.
I don't think he's in a WCW one either. Oh, he got the table.
No, I'm pretty sure he was in Nitro. Was he in Nitro?
I don't remember. Ooh.
Man, I don't know.
I say I do remember though that Shawn Michaels did the teardrop suplex in that game. That was his finisher. I seen him do it on TV a few times, but I didn't really know that was supposed to be his finisher. Because it was just kind of.
He just did it.
Yeah.
He wasn't a fan of it either.
No, because it's not really. I mean, it's not a bad move, but he's not a power guy, so picking somebody up is not really,
Right. Oh my God.
Sit.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh!
Another legendary upset. This time, Sami Zayn over Shawn Michaels. Suck it, Raw.
Oh! Oh, congratulations, sir.
That's kind of funny that Shinsuke beat Undertaker and then Sami Zayn beats Shawn Michaels.
The up-and-comers are beating the legends. You got one by me. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Now we're 1-1. And next month is
We're gonna have to keep track throughout the entire year up until WrestleMania. We're gonna have to come up with a punishment.
One of our characters has to come out and wrestle in a dress.
You cut out on that. One of our characters has to what?
Come out and wrestle in a dress. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this the woman's?
The following contest is a
Oh.
ladder match.
This one's all you, brother.
My girl.
The SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh, not her. And as much as I hate to say it, she proved her point with Ember Moon Tuesday night. And she's shown
she did.
she's ready for this first contender match, but man, she's got a challenge ahead of her here with Asuka, who's just been dominating the women's division.
Well, you know, I recall myself saying that if Asuka is going to lose a match, it's not going to be by pinfall or submission.
Yeah, I think you said that the second or third week or something like that.
So,
And much
I
like-
mean, just like the last match where you got one over on me, you dick. You know, we as much as I hate to say it, we could see Natalya take that SmackDown Women's Championship off of Asuka. I'm sure Asuka will be none too happy if that happens.
Yeah, something tells me we're in for a vicious fight here.
Oh, but that entrance, though.
Oh yes, that entrance.
There's your Japanese leader.
That balcony.
Wait, does that mean Natalya your Canadian leader?
No.
No?
I don't know. I mean, she's
It was awfully quick.
she's I don't know, she ain't horrible looking, but she don't really do it for me. Actually, I think Trish would be my Canadian leader.
Ah, there you go.
I was sitting there, I'm like, who else? I know someone else is from Canada, one of those girls. At least one of them. I'm sure there's other ones, but her entrance and Shinsuke's entrance, man.
So you have your Japanese leader in Asuka, your Canadian leader in Trish Stratus, your New York leader in Carmella. So I guess Becky Lynch would be your Irish leader.
Becky Lynch can be whatever she wants to be. The last kicker. I love Becky Lynch.
So do I. She finally came back on SmackDown this week.
Good. I think my brother and I are going to get caught up hopefully on Friday if we get a chance. If I don't get to go over there, I'm going to watch it on my own. Well, tomorrow, I should say.
Oh, here we go. Look at this Natalya going outside, going for the ladder right away. She is not wasting any time.
And Asuka, kind of unsure. I think I kind of got her off guard there. I think she was expecting Natalya to come straight. Oh!
Well, then there's that. I really hope this match doesn't glitch.
We call that boot to the cool.
Cool. Where did you come up with that?
Pantera. I think it's
You told me that.
Home Video 3.
I gotta watch that. Maybe I'll do that on Saturday.
I think what it was is one of them has a cigarette in his mouth and somebody kicks it out of his mouth. Boot to the cool. Either that or they have a pack in there. Somebody kicks cigarettes out of somebody's hand or mouth or something.
God, I haven't watched those videos in years.
You know, man, the only reason I remember certain specific things like that is because we used to go around saying them all the time. Like, boot to the cool. Whoa, Val! That was Big Val. I don't know if you remember him.
Yep.
Whoa, Val! 3!
Can you believe it's been that long since Dime's been gone?
It tears me up, man.
It's been over 13 years.
I just can't fathom how someone could just do that. I mean, someone just walked up on stage and fucking shot him. Like, I don't know.
I remember hearing about it when it happened. Because I got a call from another buddy of mine saying that Dime was just shot. And I about broke down. Anyway, we are ignoring what is going on, I would say, in the ring, but they're not in the ring.
I tell you what was
It's
hot.
clothesline.
I tell you what was hot. I was watching a clip of Asuka. It was when she was. It was an Ember Moon promo. I think that I was telling you about. And she was like in a business suit.
Uh-huh.
And it was weird.
I remember that.
Because she still had her crazy hair and like the line on her face and stuff, but she was in this all like. I was like, I love it. I love it.
Oh boy. You just see that championship just a dangling there.
I'm supposed to be impartial, but I gotta say I'm an Asuka fan. She's really proved her worth. But Natalia not been a slouch herself. It's hard to deny when someone, Ember threw down the gauntlet last night, or this week, Tuesday night, and she accepted and she beat her fair and square. Not that she didn't try cheating.
Yeah, but I still see big things for Ember in the future.
Oh yeah, I mean, she had a good showing in that match, and even up to that point, I think she was right in saying that she had been overlooked for her chance at the belt. Cause we have been seeing a lot of.
Whose fault is that, Mr. General Manager?
Well, hey, it's new blood, man. You got to earn your way to the top. But she's shown me
Speaking
something.
of earning something, it looks like Natalia's about to earn herself a championship.
No. What are you
Come
doing?
on, Asuka.
Jesus,
There we go.
That was too close.
Oh!
Get it?
Sit down.
Naughty Natty on the ground. Come on.
Oh, this is what I hate about ladder matches. It takes forever to unhook that strap.
So much time's passed. She's trying her hardest. Natalia back to her feet.
I've gotten good at ladder matches, though.
Is it a set amount of time every time, or does it correlate to how much?
It's a mini game.
Oh, okay.
I'll record one. I'll show you.
Why? I've seen now that you mention it, I have seen the kids do them too, like the cage, crawling all the cage and stuff. The little mini game you gotta do with that, the submission one.
I hate the submission one.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Asuka once again.
Man. See, now I'll tell you what. This could end up being a problem because if Natty does knock her off, Asuka's been taking all this time loosening up that belt. Natty could go up and win it real quick.
Yeah, I guess if you look at it from that way, one could argue that Natty's strategy here has been pretty foolproof.
Uh-oh. Like I said.
And Asuka's been out there trying to get that belt down. No.
Are we going to see it?
No.
Asuka's crawling the wrong way, but she needs the ropes to help her up.
I think that fall just knocked the wind out of her.
What's
She
she
landed.
doing? She just standing there. Oh, wow.
I'm not happy anymore.
Well,
My good mood evaporated.
Sir, that is your champion. You make the announcement.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. I can't even say it. Your winner and new SmackDown Women's Champion, Natalia Hart. Or whatever, Neidhart. Natalia.
Oh boy, we've had quite a large amount of title changes tonight. Oh, here we go.
Another grudge match for tonight. And this story has unfolded quite interestingly over the last month.
This match being up now tells me that your WWE Championship match is up next. And my Universal Championship match will close the show.
And a hell of a show it's been so far.
Yes, it has been.
Every title exchange hands so far, except for Lita successfully defending against Nia Jax and Carmella.
Yeah. I'm proud of my girl.
I wish I could say the same.
Well, sorry, bro.
Congratulations, Natalia. I guess.
You guess. Oh, it's crazy all these title changes going on.
Let's shake things up a little bit.
Yeah, that it will. 3 out of 4 titles have changed hands already.
And it'd be
With
interesting.
2 big ones to come.
It'd be interesting to see. Samoa Joe has been pretty dominant. He went through the Rock pretty easily at Payback. But once again with the triple threat match, he doesn't even have to get pinned.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, with that being Psycho Sid and Kevin Owens, I got a bad feeling for your Samoan.
Yeah, this may be one of Samoa Joe's most dire tests as champion yet.
Well, one of your Samoans. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This Aleister Black entrance is the stuff of legend.
And his opponent, weighing in at 206 pounds,
God, I love that entrance.
Who is that?
This music is just absolutely killer.
Do you know who that is?
I can tell you that Code Orange played him to the ring at, I think, the most recent takeover.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're the ones that actually recorded it or not, but they did a hell of a job playing him to the ring. Because when he rose up behind them.
Oh, sweet.
So he was walking through them playing the song, and he had that somber look. He was so calm while they were just jamming, and it was so cool to see.
Do you think that he's on the cusp of being called up to WWE?
Man, I don't know. I hope so. But at the same time, I hope not. Because he's one of the main players in NXT.
How long has he been?
Well, he was on the independents for a long time, going by Tommy End. But he's been in NXT for at least a year now.
Oh man, he's really chopping Bray down to size here. That's what I was going to ask you, how long he's been with NXT so far.
It has to be for at least a year.
Because I only just started hearing about him recently. Yeah. But then again, I don't follow NXT very closely to begin with. It's pretty much secondhand. Which I know.
You hear about it through me.
A lot lately, yeah. Like I said, I went back and watched some of the stuff you sent me. Yeah, I mean they were all good matches. The promos, the NXT I have seen, a lot of the promos aren't very
Well, because
They're learning.
Yeah,
right.
they have promo class.
Which,
that
I mean...
was actually being taught by Dusty before he passed.
Which, I mean, I understand. You know, I watched it. I understand that. I mean, it's not like I'm going, oh, God, these guys fucking suck. I get that that's, like, their chance to... Oh, that was beautiful.
Yes, it absolutely was.
Not only the distance, but the way he was able to aim himself throughout the air and land directly on Bray Wyatt. Oh, snap headbutt. The Eater of Worlds starting to show some life. And the dreaded chinlock.
That damn chinlock.
I guess if I had to pick one, I'm going to have to go with Bray on this one. I think he's a little more clever. I think he'll find a way to pull the win out. I think he just has a slight experience on a... Oh. Maybe not a slight experience edge on Alistair, but I don't think he's not necessarily like an old veteran either. Of course, I don't know how long has Bray been in WWE now? 5 years?
It's been a while. Alistair Black reported to the Performance Center on the 19th of October of 2016.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Bray just inflicting torment on his foe here. And
Oh, God, that Uranagi.
These two playing mind games with each other on Raw over the last month, costing each other matches. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think a lot. I think Alistair still won, right? Oh, Sister Abigail.
Alistair did win, but Bray didn't. But I got a feeling that's about to change. 1, 2, 3. Oh man.
You're a winner.
Alistair Black laid down the challenge after Bray Wyatt started with the mind games, and he just came up short.
Well, he tried playing Bray's game against him, and
I mean, is there anyone better at mind games right now than Bray, other than Broken Matt Hardy? Excuse me, Woken Matt Hardy.
That's always been one of my favorite recent finishers too, is that Mother Abigail.
Oh, I love Sister Abigail. That's
Their
such
Sister Mother Abigail, I swear.
And it's
I'm
so
thinking,
sudden.
well, when he hit AJ with it in was it Elimination Chamber?
That he won the title, yeah.
I was curious going to that match because I'm like, okay, is John Cena gonna pull this out? I think Cena was like the third person eliminated or something like that. He or fourth.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it got down to AJ and Bray, I'm like, huh. And AJ went to go with that forearm and he caught him. I'm like, yes, yes.
Here we go.
From West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, Psycho Sid.
One of my favorite entrances.
With that Sid lit up in fireworks in the middle of the ring.
And that fucking that music's crazy.
I
It
love.
just
Oh my God, I love his music. I made one year. Because I still have compact discs.
compacted disc.
Now, for you children that are listening, a compact disc is a round metal thing that you put in the top of a stereo. Do people even have stereos anymore?
Well, it's starting to be like, people are starting to buy they're like radios. Well, not radios. They're just like big speakers that you can hook your phone into, and that's starting to become like or Bluetooth your phone to or whatever.
Right.
That's starting to be like the new radio, like the new player, I guess.
And I loved my big ass stereo system when I was a kid. I had like a 50 disc changer back before everything went friggin' digital.
We got
back in the Stone Age.
back when dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Had to kill your dinner with a club.
I'd still do that. Well, it was funny because I remember growing up, we had this big stereo that had, not only did it have a record player on it, but it had an 8-track player in it.
I had one like that too.
This sweet, we had all kinds of 8-track tapes. I'd sit on there and play it. You know, my mom and dad's little music, and it finally broke down.
But what I was saying, I made a CD for my wife to play during Halloween.
Ah.
Of all the like creepy entrance musics. So I had Sid, I had Gangrel, I had The Undertaker, I had all sorts of cool shit on it.
Kane.
I don't know if I had Kane on it or not. Probably. I think the Boogeyman was on it. I'm almost positive the Boogeyman was on it. Because, I'm sorry, but if I'm like a 5-year-old kid walking around trick-or-treating, and I hear, I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you, I'm running the fucking other way.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's meant for Halloween. That's funny.
Oh man.
I'm coming to get you. And speaking of coming to get him, your champion, ladies and gentlemen.
That big old belt looks great on him.
We'll see if he walks out of here with it. He's got it. You know, Kevin Owens, pretty powerful guy in his own right, but you see Psycho Sid pacing around out there, and he just looks like he's ready to tear somebody in half. Towering over Joe and Kevin Owens. Samoa Joe's music's really cool too. They did a really good job with it. Makes me think of Godzilla. Godzilla! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this will be for the WWE World's Heavyweight Championship. Psycho Sid, Kevin Owens, and your champion, Samoa Joe. Let's get it on!
I gotta tell you, man.
Ooh.
You got 2 power bombs in there. But I like Sid's power bomb a lot more than I like KO's power bomb.
Yeah, Sid, we were talking earlier about like this when more common moves were more unique and finishers, and him and Vader's power bomb were like and they did different, similar, but like Vader had more of a. It wasn't quite like a jackknife. I know when he would really fucking throw him down their neck, man. I mean, he would just.
Yeah, Nash kind of just, with the jackknife, he just kind of released him up when it was at its peak.
Yeah, yeah.
But Sid would drive.
Yeah. All that. What is he? 6'8", 6'9"?
Probably.
Psycho Sid. Oh, they collide in the middle of the ring. Samoa Joe holds his ground.
Now, you want to talk about Vader? My God, how friggin' agile was that guy?
The Mastodon. Oh, I thought we were gonna see a powerbomb there. Yeah, Vader's one of those. Some of the shit he would do, man. You're like, how is that guy? How can a guy that big do that?
400-pounder doing a moonsault. I mean, come on.
He was just a scary. He was a wrestler when I was a kid that I was legitimately like. I mean, I wasn't afraid of him. Like, oh my god, I gotta run and hide when he comes on TV. But like, he just came off as a legitimate evil motherfucker. Like, he would just kill somebody if you gave him the chance.
Oh,
I like
Joe taking the turnbuckle off.
An unmistakable message. And Sid going for the knee of Joe. Punch in the air. He's hyped up.
See, now you got your champion outside.
Ooh. Big boot to the side of Kevin Owens' face. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a triple threat match, so Samoa Joe can lose the championship belt without being pinned or submitting.
Thump.
Sid just driving Kevin Owens' noggin into the mat. Sidewalk slam. Sid dominating this match.
Sid really is dominating this match.
Oh, man. That move's vicious in the first place when you're doing it to a guy that's got to be close to 4.
Oh, my God! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but wait a minute.
One.
What?
Man, that was a highlight right there.
That was a German soup. Oh, man, that reminds me. I got a couple highlights I actually wanted to share with you. That was a German suplex off the middle friggin' rope by a damn near 7-footer.
Oh, Samoa. Oh, I thought he was going to go for that submission hold. Yeah, and Kevin Owens, I mean, he immediately hit the ring and rolled out, man. That was it for him. Ah, but now he's back, taking advantage of Samoa Joe's.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, just to remind you, the WWE Universal Championship match is up next between Sting and Brock Lesnar inside of a steel cage. And, sir, if you remember, I said I had a bit of a surprise in store.
Yes. Yes, you did.
And you'll find out what that is when that match happens.
Paul Heyman's not going to come out and swing down in a Superman costume, is he? And distract everybody.
I thought he was going for the clutch. I have barred Paul Heyman from the building because I want it to be fair between Sting and Lesnar.
Touche. Oof. Oof.
And I'm sorry, but whenever Paul Heyman's around, nothing is fair.
Never.
Cover. One, two.
Two.
And Sid with the save.
Oh, man. Samoa Joe now standing tall. That's why he's the champion. Kevin Owens struggling to the ropes. Joe should be taking advantage. Is this... Oh. Inverted suplex.
It's not often you see 3 heels in one match for a title.
No.
2. Much less 3 top-tier heels like these guys.
Well, Kevin Owens and Sid, much like Ember with Natalya, you know, they threw down the gauntlet. Samoa Joe, being the champion he is, just said, bring it on, both of you. You guys are going to argue about who's going to win my championship. Well,
and I don't fault him for that, you know. It's ballsy.
Well, I guess he figures this way he won't have to be looking over his back the whole time. Although I think you could argue that. Oh, wait.
Oh, that package pile driver.
Could Kevin Owens be the next champion?
One,
two.
Oh,
and a kick out.
Close. Oh, that was super close.
That way, I thought he'd picked the perfect moment there. Joe was recovering on the outside. Once again, going for a cover.
One,
a little
two.
nonchalant there.
Yeah.
And Joe immediately for the cover.
It was like, nope. Oh, I thought we were gonna see. Oh.
Said no, sir.
Joe will have none of that. Oh, the beautiful bridge. One.
Suplex City.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And a choke slam.
They're both down. Oh my God.
One, two. Oh man.
Wow, what a match this is turning out to be.
And this is anybody's game here. Uh-oh.
We're about to see a power bomb.
Samoa Joe
He's up and
goes
down.
for the ride. But Owens also...
Sid can take out Owens and pin Joe.
Oh.
Owens rolls to the outside.
This is Sid's moment.
Sid goes for the cover.
1, 2. Oh!
Well, you know what? That he had to take the time to get Joe to take Owens out. That gave Joe time to recover. We've seen that before.
A couple seconds either way, and this is a very different match.
Man, oh man, what a match! Nice clothesline.
Owens taking his time getting back in there.
Oh, bad idea. Oh,
Sid
he
fights.
got that reversal offer. Otherwise, he would have looked like a real fool.
Hilarious.
Cover. 1, 2,
and a kick out. Oh, give it up to all three of these competitors.
Pace is starting to slow now.
Samoa
That's
Joe.
good because my heart rate needs to slow.
1, 2.
2.
Kevin Owens split open. Oh, Joe for going for that submission. Ah.
Oh, what a belly to belly on a big guy like Joe.
That took a lot out of him, though.
Yeah, it did.
1, 2.
2, 3.
He did it! The Psycho Warren pins the champion. I'm in shock, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I am too because of the way it ended.
I thought Sid had control, or I thought Joe had control of that one. But man,
It ended out of nowhere. It didn't end off a powerbomb. It ended off that huge belly-to-belly suplex.
I think
But
when it was said and done, I think Sid just threw every last little bit of energy that he had into that, man, and Joe just could not get his win back in time.
wow, what a match!
Another title
What a
exchange.
match.
That was good. That was. My hats off to all three of these guys. But that's your winner right there, ladies and gentlemen. Psycho Sid.
Master and the ruler of the world.
I don't know shit, crybaby. Some of the stupid things he said live sometimes.
I am only half the man that you are. Oh, that promo between him and Scott Steiner, I will never, ever forget that.
Have you ever seen the clip of when Mean Gene was interviewing him and he didn't realize they were live?
Uh-huh.
Or I'm sorry, Jim Ross, not Mean
Yeah.
Gene.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, we're live, buddy.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what's that I see hanging there?
Is a steel cage
That
match.
does not look like a chain link fence to me.
That's a solid steel cage.
That is a solid steel cage colored the color blue. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing it back. The blue bar cage has returned.
Oh, man. And what a match to bring it back for. Two guys are going to definitely make use of it. It's going to be Sting and Brock Lesnar.
That's your surprise, sir. How do you feel about that?
I'm glad to see the old solid steel cage making its illustrious return to the WWE. I'm sorry, the TGW. WCW.
WCW.
RASSLIN, that's wrestling. And it's
Oh.
Sting!
Damn you!
Man, if it wasn't for the fact that I'd wake everybody in the house up, then I'd really lose. I probably just did wake my nephew up. Or actually, maybe not. They don't have school tomorrow. And he's probably... Well, he was streaming a little while ago.
I love that music too. That
So,
version of Sting music.
so epic. And Brock's, man, his mission's twofold here. Not only is he trying to hold on to his Universal title of it, Sting had actually gained a pinfall victory over him in a non-title match a few weeks back. And I don't think Lesnar's someone who's going to let something like that go very easily.
Ugh, I had to go back to the stream to hear what he said. Yes, Sting has earned a pinfall victory over Lesnar. Just what? Just over 4 weeks ago.
As I said, I know it was a little while back.
It was the Raw before Payback.
The Beast incarnate.
But on that same token, you have to figure Lesnar's out for revenge.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely see him trying to rip off Sting's head here.
He doesn't have Heyman out there with him because, like I said, I barred him from the building. Lesnar wasn't too happy with me about that, but you know, whatever.
Now, did you tell him in person, or did you phone him from a payphone several blocks away?
I absolutely was not in the room with him. I'm not that crazy. Oh, Blue Bar Cage!
You should just send Howard Finkel to tell him. The Fink.
I wish Finkel was announcing because we would have had and new
WWE Heavyweight Championship of the World. Oh wait, I'm mixing two of them up.
Got
Finkel and Buffer.
There is no better ring announcer ever than Howard Finkel.
It's another voice of our childhood.
Right.
And their opponents coming down the aisle in a total combined weight of 528 pounds, the Legion of Doom.
God, he absolutely belongs in the Hall of Fame. He's there, but I'm just saying he absolutely deserves it.
Did you know that he was one of their first employees?
He was their very first.
Was he there? The Fink. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, think about it. If you want to put on a good show, you have to have a good ring announcer. First and foremost, you got to be able to have somebody that's going to get those people in the crowd interested in seeing the guy that's coming to the ring.
You know, I thought Lillian Garcia was pretty good.
Lillian Garcia was fantastic.
She had that presence too, man.
She's one of only two people in the entire world that could bring me to tears by singing the national anthem.
Or by listening to her podcast. Although I haven't listened to the Bailey one yet. Or not Bailey, I'm sorry, Paige.
Oh, the Paige one? Oh, dude, I'm telling you. It's awful.
I want to go back and listen to that one. I want to listen to the one with Lita again. There was a bunch of them that looked interesting.
The last one she put up has got like Victoria, Molly Holly, and like 3 other women from the past all talking about the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh, I'm definitely going to check that out. Is that on Cast?
Yeah, that's going to be fun. It's on Castbox.
Okay, cool.
I think she's got like Candice Michelle on there, Gail Kim. There's 5 of them. Candice, Molly Holly, Gail Kim. Oh, Brock going up.
He's making his escape.
Is this going to end quickly?
No.
I don't know what happened there.
Sting worked his magic. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Oh, my God.
Speaking of Suplex City.
I don't know who got the worst end of that one, but Sting was definitely on his feet a lot faster.
That's got to rub Brock the wrong way, getting suplexed.
Especially out the freaking top of the cage.
Right.
For whatever reason, Sting has just had his number. We got a splash.
Oh,
He's measuring him.
Let's go. There it is.
It's only half the battle.
What are you doing?
I guess Sting wanted to make sure he incapacitates Brock, but
This is the third title match that this is happening.
yeah.
First it was Kerry Von Erich, then it was Scott Hall, and now it's frickin' Sting. You hate your finisher. End the match. My God, what is wrong with these guys?
Especially because you have to scale that cage and you have to get out of there before that big.
Now Brock's going up. This could be it right here.
Oh no. Sting!
Sting was going the wrong
No.
way.
Oh!
That's it. That's it. Brock's out. There it is.
And he retains.
Man, Sting could have. He had the match won.
I don't know what to say about that one. I think maybe Sting got a little too excited there.
Well, your winner, ladies and gentlemen, and still your Universal Champion,
Brock
again.
Lesnar.
I swear to God, he's never going to lose that damn belt.
Well, I thought if anybody was gonna had a chance, it was Sting. Actually, I think you could argue Sting had a chance, but that was a
Sting
rookie mistake.
Absolutely had a chance. He should have escaped the cage when he had the chance. Oh well.
That was really good. That one came
What
out
a
really good.
show. Other than those two glitches that I still feel really bad about.
Oh, I forgot about him already. I
Oh.
was captivated by the overall match.
Hashtag Cruff.
Cruff. Crazy tough.
Crazy tough.
And what an event it was. A crazy tough event. We've seen the Intercontinental title change hands with Seth Rollins beating JBL. We saw the Raw Tag Team Championship switch hands as the Von Erichs defeated the Outsiders. We saw the WWE Heavyweight Championship title switch hands as Psycho Sid defeats Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens. We see the Raw Women's Championship retained by Lita. And we see the Universal Championship title retained by Brock Lesnar.
I love that you're skating around saying Natalya won your women's championship.
I know. I was trying to... Hopefully everybody forgot about it.
I wondered why you skipped over that.
And Natalya, your new women's SmackDown champion. Congratulations, Natalya. It was a hard-fought victory, and she earned every bit of it. I'm sure we'll see a rematch. Asuka doesn't strike me. She'll want that belt back as soon as possible. But who's to say Natalya won't be in her head now? Because she's shown. Now she didn't pin Asuka, as you said, so that does make a difference. She didn't pin or submit, but she's still beatable now, and that'll be in her head. She's just gonna have to make sure that she doesn't psych herself out.
Oh, wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next pay-per-view, 4 weeks from tonight, will be Money in the Bank.
Hello.
Therefore, next week on both shows, you will begin to see qualifying matches.
It's time for the illustrious fight to see who gets the position in the Money in the Bank match for a chance to earn the Money in the Bank contract, which can be cashed in at any time. And we've seen some crazy cash-ins the last few years.
Oh, I still say my favorite cash-in. Seth at WrestleMania, that was at WrestleMania.
That was cool.
That's obviously probably the coolest cash-in. But I still think my favorite cash-in,
Edge.
no,
CM Punk.
Dolph.
Oh.
Dolph on Alberto Del Rio. God, I loved that.
I forgot about that one.
That's such a good one.
I cannot wait to see who ends up in that match for our respective brands.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there will only be one Money in the Bank match at the pay-per-view, and it will be dual branded. There will only be one contract. Will it end up on Raw? Will it end up on SmackDown? You'll find out in 4 weeks.
Yeah, and I mean, it's anybody's game right now. You'll have to tune in to SmackDown and Raw next week to find out who'll be qualifying and what type of matches they'll be fighting in. Needless to say, by the time Money in the Bank rolls around, you will know who's at the top of the mountain.
Indeed. And they will have to be #Cruff.
The Cruffest.
Well, that's been our show, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed Extreme Rules. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TG Wrestling. Follow us on Twitter at ThoseGuys734. Follow me on Twitter at EvilPenguin1981. You can follow my tag team partner on Twitter at
OddSmith311.
You can search us on YouTube. You can find all of our past videos between Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views, and podcast pay-per-view reviews, WWE pay-per-view reviews, by searching Those Guys Wrestling. Or you can search #Control Freaks to find Bananarama, and we will be a featured channel on the right side of the page.
Don't forget, check us out, subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to Bananarama while you're there too.
Indeed.
You can catch replays of our videos all across the interwebs, so you have no excuse not to watch.
That's right.
And once again, a reminder, come and join our universe mode for our NXT promotion. We're going to be starting, especially when I get my PS4 here pretty soon.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun.
If you play WWE 2K18 for PS4 and you want to be part of our NXT mode, message one of us or message our account and get a hold of us on Twitter, get a hold of us on Facebook, get a hold of us on Twitch, get a hold of us on YouTube.
Plenty of ways to contact us.
And the more the merrier. It's going to be a good time.
Absolutely.
I think we even got Felix and Loom talked into making a character.
That's going to be fun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for Oddsmith311, I am Evil Penguin Gaming signing off, and we have been Those Guys.